Hi, my name is Ariana, and I'm going to be analyzing a pumpkin spice cupcake recipe that I found from the Taste of Home Recipes website. Right away, when I opened this recipe, I was given information on prep time, bake time, and that this recipe will yield 2 dozen cupcakes. The only issue I had here was with the bake time. Later on in this presentation, you'll understand why, but for now, just keep in mind that this was an area that I had some issues with. Next, as I read the recipe, there are 2 sets of ingredients, the first being ingredients for the cupcake batter itself. The measurements are very straightforward, and it's also specific in some aspects, as it says that your eggs need to be at room temperature and that your butter needs to be softened. And then, as I mentioned, there were 2 sets of ingredients, so this one is now for the cream cheese frosting. Once again, the measurements are very straightforward, and it does have those specific keywords such as soften when speaking about the butter and the cream cheese. Next, for this slide, this information was actually not on the recipe itself. This was a slide that I added in for this presentation just to highlight what was missing in the recipe. For first-time bakers, or really just anyone in general who decided to use this recipe, I'm sure would be curious of what tools or equipment they would need to complete the recipe. So I have those listed here, and again, I just added this slide for the purpose of highlighting what was missing in the recipe and how I thought it might affect the readers negatively. Now getting into the actual steps for making the batter. Step 1 was to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, which is very straightforward. Next, in a large bowl, cream butter and sugar until light and fluffy. Add eggs one at a time, beating well after each addition, then add pumpkin. The only issue I found with this step is, what do you do with the pumpkin once added into the mixture? Do you fold it with a wooden spoon? Do you mix it by hand? Do you use maybe an electric hand mixer? So I feel that those details could have been added to better benefit the reader and would have also hinted at what type of tools and equipment they need for this step. Then we have combined flour, pie spice, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, baking soda, and ginger. Add the creamed mixture alternately with buttermilk, beating well after each addition. I don't have any issues with the step itself, but later in the recipe on the website, the author has a note that says, for tender cupcakes, the key is to mix gently. It also helps if you mix your dry ingredients well first before combining them with any of the wet ingredients. And I thought that this should have been included like right after this step, especially if any certain way that an individual mixes or maybe over mixes a batter is going to have an effect on how the cupcakes come out. So I definitely think that this should have been a step highlighted in the instructions rather than an afterthought in the note section at the end, because many people may not pay attention to those notes so much as the actual instructions and recipe itself. The recipe goes on to instruct you to place cupcake liners in pan and fill each about 3/4 of the way full. I like this step as it's very specific on how much to fill up the cupcake liners, and there's not much you can mess up here. Then we have bake 20 to 25 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. So here's where I want to refer back to that slide number 2 where I said I had an issue with the bake time. So although it does say 20 minutes here, it also says 20 to 25 minutes. And I think this is maybe something the author should have included in the initial bake time given in the beginning, because in my opinion the bake time in the beginning could have been a little misleading because everyone's oven is different. So some individuals' cupcakes may need the full 25 minutes to bake until the toothpick comes out clean. So for the reader's sake in preparation, I think 25 minutes should have also been included in that bake time. Then it says cool for 10 minutes before removing from pan. So again, I also feel that this should have been included in the initial time given, because once again, if someone's running on a specific time frame, they may need to consider how long the cupcakes need to cool once they come out of the oven. And if that information is not initially given at the beginning of the recipe, then that's not necessarily something they can properly prepare for. Then in the last few steps, it goes over how to make the cream cheese frosting. So the first step is, in a large bowl, beat cream cheese and butter until fluffy. Then you're going to add your confectioner's sugar, vanilla, and cinnamon, beat until smooth. So again, the only issues I had with these 2 steps is that it kind of just refers back to that slide I added in about tools and equipment. What do you use to beat the cream cheese and butter, or to beat in, the confectioner's sugar and vanilla? And then frost your cupcakes. That's about it for this one. Thank you.